overwhelmed or are challenged in your life or adrenaline is, right? But you may know some people. So I want to introduce you to some of my friends, maybe some of your friends. I invited them with me here. They will kind of illustrate to you some of the personality types that you may encounter when you're in school or in the workplace. Can I do that? Okay, great. So the first one is, I'm changing names to protect the innocent, okay? So many of them are women's names, but they can apply to men too. So this is Louisa. Okay, let me turn this off. I'm just going to shock you guys and go over there. This is Louisa, the people pleaser. It could be Louis too, so men in the room. And Louisa, the people pleaser, she had this problem, right? And she'd be in so I can move to the left. So she had this problem when she would be at a meeting or at an organization or at a function, and it would be like her hand would involuntarily go up to volunteer and say, I'll do it. And she found herself, no matter what it was, if somebody needed help planting their quinceañera, if somebody needed help, after school with a program, if someone needed help in her family or in his family, she would always be the one that said, yes, me. But then what would happen? Her priority was what? Her school, right? Her priority was her studying. But because she kept saying yes and yes and yes, because sometimes she wanted to go disco dancing, right? And she wanted people to like her, that she wasn't being able to reach her goals. So what would you do? What would you suggest as a coach, as a counselor, to someone that's always saying yes to things? What would be the solution? Starts with a P. Anybody know? I'll tell you. It's prioritize. Everybody say it with me? Prioritize. I can hear you. Okay, come on. Prioritize. You guys get more cheesecake than the rest of them? Prioritize, right? Because when we say yes to something that is not our priorities, we're saying no to the opportunities that we have in our life. And in our lives, there's a lot of things that we can do. There's a lot of opportunities, especially because you are leaders. Who do you think they ask to get the job done? You, because you're the most organized, you're the most efficient, you're able to communicate effectively, but it's really important to be able to pick and choose what is going to be your top priority. Otherwise, you're going to end up like Lisa, the people pleaser, out at the disco when you should be home studying, right? Not that there's anything wrong with going out, but there's a balance, yes? Right? Okay. I'm sure, anybody know any Louisa, the people pleasers? Some of them?